Welcome everyone to your evening meditation. So just as usual, giving yourself half an hour time out to do this, going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. The next half an hour, sitting comfortably in your favorite meditation posture, whatever that happens to be. So if you're sitting on a chair, feet shoulder width apart, cup your hands in your lap, close your eyes. And just connect with your breath. So start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, breathing in, filling up the lower stomach. So you're breathing into the belly button, and then into the heart center. Second phase of the breath, feel a nice warm life energy rising up from the lower stomach and spine into the chest. And then final sip of air into the head. And you feel this nice warm stream of energy flowing up your spine into the crown of your head. Just pause there briefly. Just do a little check-in mentally, emotionally. Notice what's happening. So what thoughts are you thinking? Notice the quality of the thoughts. Notice any emotions that go with them. So if you're thinking about the future and there's worry, there's anxiety, notice that. Notice how that shows up in your body as maybe a knot in your stomach, dry mouth, sweaty palms. All these things can show up as a result of our thoughts and emotions. Whatever's showing up for you, notice it. And then if it's uncomfortable, just choose to let it go with the breath. So as you exhale, just blowing it all out. Nice. Full deep exhale out the mouth. Letting it all go. Imagine you blowing it out like black smoke out of your mouth. And it's leaving out of every pore of your body. It's leaving your energy system. It's leaving your mind. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. So you're completely empty of air. And you've cleared your mind. You've opened your mind to the truth. So only an empty vessel can receive. That's why we begin with emptying out. And we continue on in the meditation doing that. So breathing in again, notice how the stomach rises, and the chest rises. Notice the subtle flow of energy into your, up your spine, the air flowing into your nostrils. Pause at the top of the inhale. So really deeply connect with the stillness. Notice this beautiful stillness just happening in the gaps between inhales and exhales. And then exhale, just sigh it all out. Exhaling, the chest and the stomach suck back in. Air flows out of your nostrils. And again, find the stillness at the bottom of the exhale. Just pay attention to the gaps between breaths, between words. And these gaps connect with eternity, infinity, the presence of God, the presence of love, whatever you want to call it, that all these lessons, all these practices are really pointing to. So breathing in again, and then just watch your breath. So just step back, pay attention to all these subtle sensations of the breath, the stomach rising, the chest rising, air flowing into the nostrils. Pay attention to the gap and the stillness. And then the exhale, there's the sighing sound in the back of your throat, the air flowing out of your nostrils, chest and the stomach sucking back in. And just step back and watch all of this happening. So set the breath in motion, breathing in this nice, calming, rhythmical pattern. And you remind yourself there's really nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about. Just breathe, relax, be still. Just let the breath take you a bit deeper with each breath into the stillness, silence. Just keep watching your breath to keep your mind nice and clear, calm, empty, and aware. As you watch your breath, imagine a lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling is flowing down from the crown of your head, down through the back of your head, through your face, relaxing your jaw. Breathing into your jaw muscle, hold a lot of tension unconsciously there, so just feel that releasing as you breathe in. You can move it around. And exhale, sigh it all out. Letting go of some of that tension as you exhale. Letting this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling flow in with the breath into your neck and your shoulders. Make sure you don't hunch them and create more tension. Just drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Move your neck side to side. Roll your shoulders forward, roll your shoulders back. As you do this, just feel a lovely, warm, tingling feeling, just easing up some of that unconscious tension that we all hold in our neck and shoulders. So we're holding the weight of the world on our shoulders, is the saying. And exhale, again, just releasing some of that, dropping the shoulders again, rolling them, doing whatever you need to just to let go of a little bit of this tension. And letting this lovely lump, heavy, warm, relaxed feeling flow down with the breath. So you breathe into your arms, through your triceps, your biceps, through your elbows into your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers. So your arms are completely lump heavy, warm and relaxed. Feel the weight of them pressing down into your lap. And now let that lovely lump heavy, warm, relaxed feeling flow all the way back up from the tips of your fingers, up through your hands, your wrists, your forearms, through your elbows, through your biceps, your triceps, and on up into your neck and your shoulders. And you breathe into the neck and shoulders. Just pause, feel the nice, warm, tingling feeling just seeping down from the neck and shoulders. As you exhale, and it sigh it all out and let this warm, tingling, relaxed, heavy feeling seep down like warm water into your chest, your upper back, down into your stomach, your lower back. It's accumulating there. Feel like it's a pool of hot water, a hot water bottle in your stomach. Spreading that warmth, permeating, seeping downwards into your groin, through your buttocks. Just relaxing every cell and every muscle of your body. Just keep watching your breath as you do this, letting the breath take you deeper and deeper, going deeper and deeper with each breath. This lovely, peaceful, calm, relaxed state of mind. And let this warmth, this heaviness, this relaxation just seep down through your legs, through your quadriceps, your upper thighs, through the back of your thighs, down through your knees, to your shins, your calves, through your ankles, into your feet and your toes. So your whole body, from the crown of your head all the way to the tips of your toes, is completely limp, heavy, warm, and relaxed. Your mind is calm, clear, empty, open, but aware. And into this spacious awareness you've created, just going to drop today's preliminary section on what is the Holy Spirit. Preliminary section to this series of workbook lessons we've just embarked on. So listen in a way that allows these words and these ideas, because the words are just symbols of ideas, allows the ideas just to permeate in to your awareness, to sink in to a deeper part of your mind, subconscious mind, which is where they are needed to undo the fundamental belief in separation, which Course in Miracles calls the ego. So don't try and intellectually understand, evaluate, analyze, judge, resist, interpret through intellectual mind any of these ideas. You just allow the words to sink in. And know that if you do that, they will going into a deeper part of your mind, a place that is non-conceptual, that is beyond the ego. And that's where they will be welcome. Your right mind. And that will start to grow in power and strength, start to undo the wrong-minded thoughts of the ego. So just keep watching your breath, staying very still, calm, empty, open, but aware as you listen to these profound words in answer to the question, what is the Holy Spirit? So Jesus says, the Holy Spirit mediates between illusions and the truth, since he must bridge the gap between reality and dreams. Perception leads to knowledge through the grace that God has given him, to be his gift to everyone who turns to him for truth. Across the bridge that he provides are dreams all carried to the truth, to be dispelled before the light of knowledge. There are sights and sounds forever laid aside, and where they were perceived before, forgiveness has made possible perception's tranquil end. And just pause as you breathe in and you notice the breath. Imagine you breathing in this light of knowledge, beautiful golden or white light, just flowing in to every pore of your skin, to every cell and muscle of your body, just filling you up, just flowing into your stomach, into your heart center, your upper chest, your head with the breath. And as you exhale, that light just extending out from you. And so as you give it, you receive it, because it's really the same light. And as you start to learn this, you learn that giving and receiving are really one and the same. It's one of the most important lessons to learn on the spiritual journey. So just keep watching your breath, breathing in the light, intensifying it briefly as you hold the breath. When you exhale, imagine just extending it outwards to bless everyone and everything. This light knows no specialness. There's nothing specific about it. It touches everyone with its beneficent healing presence. So keep just doing that in the background. So you keep listening to these words in the foreground of your awareness. Just let them permeate in to the deeper part of your mind. So the goal the Holy Spirit's teaching sets is just this end of dreams. For sights and sounds must be translated from the witnesses of fear to those of love. And when this is entirely accomplished, learning has achieved the only goal it has in truth. For learning, as the Holy Spirit guides it to the outcome He perceives for it, becomes the means to go beyond itself, to be replaced by the eternal truth. If you but knew how much your Father yearns to have you recognize your sinlessness, He would not let His voice appeal in vain, nor turn away from His replacement for the fearful images and dreams you made. The Holy Spirit understands the means you made, by which you would attain what is forever unattainable. And if you offer them to Him, He will employ the means you made for exile to restore your mind to where it truly is at home. Just pause, reflect on that. It's about restoring your mind to its true home. Heaven, the state beyond delusions. Just get a little taste of that as you watch your breath. It's a place of knowledge, as Jesus says, from knowledge, where He has been placed by God. The Holy Spirit calls to you to let forgiveness rest upon your dreams and be restored to sanity and peace of mind. Without forgiveness, will your dreams remain to terrify you, and the memory of all your Father's love will not return to signify the end of dreams has come. So accept your Father's gift, your source's gift. It is a call from love to love, that it be but itself. The Holy Spirit is His gift, the gift of the source, a remaining link to the source, by which the quietness of heaven is restored to God's beloved Son, or love's beloved extension. Would you refuse to take the function of completing God, completing love itself, when all He wills or all it wills is that you be complete? Ask yourself that question as you pause. Keep watching your breath. Would you refuse to take the function of completing love by accepting love into your own mind, when this is the will of the one Creator, the source? Only that you accept this divine love into your mind and be happy. So let's move gently on to today's lesson, workbook lesson 282. So take a nice deep breath in. Through the nose, you blow up the stomach like a balloon. Imagine you breathing in this beautiful golden or white light into the stomach, filling it up like a balloon filled with light. And then second phase of the breath into the heart center, so the light is flowing into your chest, to your heart. Just expanding it, feel this nice, warm, tingling feeling. Rising up from the chest into the head. And a nice, warm, tingling feeling flowing up the spine from the lower stomach all the way up into the crown of the head. Pause at the top of the inhale and into the stillness. Just drop today's lesson. I will not be afraid of love today. Say it again. I will not be afraid of love today. And now scan your mind and notice any scraps of fear, any anxiety. And that's not directly towards love. Usually it's directed outwards to something apparently in the world. You fear some future happening, you fear you won't have enough money, you fear people, fear getting sick, fear dying. But actually all of these are just symptoms of the underlying fear of love. And this is what we need to correct. So as you exhale, just blowing all of that fearful energy, fearful thoughts and emotions, blowing them out with the breath. Just letting it all go. Exhaling out. Come to rest in the stillness for a few moments. And breathe in again. Just return to this nice, deep, rhythmical pattern of breathing. Just pay attention to all the subtle sensations of your breath. And imagine that the light is flowing in to every pore of your body, every cell and every muscle. The inhale, filling you up. The light gets stronger and brighter as you pause and then you exhale. Sigh it all out and imagine the light extending out from you to anyone you know who needs it. There are people who are always suffering, sick, unhappy, anyone you know like that. Extend that light to them. A few people in the community who are struggling, so just think of them and extend the light to them and then to everyone. So it's not just that person or people, it's everyone in your life, everyone you know well, everyone you barely know, but you've got some kind of contact with them. All the world, everyone else. Entire human race, 8 billion odd people. Extend it all out with your mind. Light is standing out to bless them, to heal them. And so as you keep watching your breath, breathing in the light and extending the light as you exhale, listen to these few sentences or commentary on today's lesson before we go into some silence. So if I could realize but this today, that I will not be afraid of love, salvation would be reached for all the world. This the decision not to be insane and to accept myself as God Himself, my Father and my Source, created me. Jesus is making the point. The Father and the Source are one and the same thing. You can use either word interchangeably. And this the determination not to be asleep in dreams of death, while truth remains forever living in the joy of love. And this the choice to recognize the self, whom God, or love, created as the Son He loves, as the extension it loves, because love must extend, and love itself, and who remains my one identity. So once again, Jesus is pointing us to the self, the one self, self-concept, Christ, the higher self, whatever you want to call it, that is totally loved, totally loving. That is your true identity. So now with this prayer, just invite this presence of love, this higher self, to enter in fully into your mind. So Father, Source, if you prefer, your name is love, and so is mine. Such is the truth. And can the truth be changed by merely giving it another name? The name of fear is simply a mistake. Let me not be afraid of truth today. And with that invitation, just sink inwards, going deeply into your own mind. Remind yourself there's really nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next minute of silence. Just breathe, relax, be still, surrender into this loving presence. If it helps you, imagine you surrendering into the light. Beautiful golden or white light. It's just a visual aspect of the same presence. So you surrender completely into the light and the love. There's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about for the next minute. Breathe, relax, and be the love that you are. Be in the light for the next minute of silence.
Angela's assistant.
And so just gently, on the count of 3, you're going to bring your awareness back into the body from this place of perfect love and light, gently back into the domain of sense perceptions, the body, the world. Very slowly and gently, just so that you ease yourself back into it. So 1, just take a nice deep breath in and just notice all the sensations of your breath. So stomach rising, chest rising, subtle flow of air into the nostrils. Nice warm, tingling feeling rising up from the lower spine, up the spine into your head. Pause at the top of the inhale. Maybe you can connect with the stillness on a deeper level, having been still for the last half an hour. Smile. This stillness, this love is always there. And what is happening in your perception? When you exhale, sigh it all out, like a sighing sound in the back of your throat. By constricting your throat, keep the mouth closed. It's as though you're fogging sunglasses, but keep the mouth closed. Notice the vibration in your throat, the chest and the stomach suck back in. Air flows out of your nostrils. And then just come to rest for a few seconds at the bottom of the exhale. Breathe in again. Just notice all your body senses now. So what are you feeling with your hands? There's a subtle flow of air on your skin, the weight of your body, chair, feet touching the ground. Maybe there's a subtle taste in your mouth, a smell in your nose. Notice what you're hearing. Just noticing all these things from a very still, calm, surrendered place. A place where you're connected to love, it's deeper presence. So there's no need to judge, and just allow all the sense perceptions to blow through your mind without mentally labeling them, judging them. There's no evaluation. Just allow them to be, and notice how peaceful it is when you do that. And 3, open your eyes, just look around for 30 seconds. Just noticing what's around you, the room around you, without any judgment. Don't name things, label them, try and interpret them, create a story about them. You don't have to think at all. Just observe and notice that there's an aware presence, but there's no conscious thought. Notice how peaceful it is when you're in that state. And this is why you should not be afraid of love, because this presence is love, and this presence will bring you a tremendous sense of peace, will bring you a sense of flow and enjoyment of your life that you simply cannot have if the ego mind that's chattering away is continuously judging and labeling and interpreting and fragmenting the wholeness of reality. So set the intention to stay in this nice, calm, peaceful presence of love for the rest of the evening. To help you to do that, listen to the recording I sent you earlier if you're on the WhatsApp group. Short little breath break you can listen to every hour or two this evening. And if anything comes in to upset you, listen to it in immediate response to that. To help you remember, no matter what seems to happen, whatever negativity seems to be happening outside you, it's really just another opportunity to breathe, let go, and find your flow by reminding yourself of today's idea that you do not want to be afraid of love today. So thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it sets you up for a lovely flowing evening, and hope to connect with you tomorrow evening. We've got a meditation and discussion session at 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. SA time. So if you're in the community, you know what to do. And we'll be broadcasting on YouTube as well, so sign up to the YouTube channel if you'd like to join that. Most welcome to. You'll be notified once you've subscribed when I go live. 7 p.m. tomorrow, UK time, 8 p.m. SA time. So thanks for listening. Wish you a peaceful evening ahead. Namaste.